friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be looking at Schmincke's dot card. Of course, before I get started, I do need to get my disclaimers out of the way. If you're hearing motor vehicles in the background, that's because I live near a major highway and it's a very busy highway. Secondly, I have dogs, 2 of them, and right now I'm hoping they're quiet, but one of them was looking at me, so I don't think she's gonna be quiet right now, but I hope she stays quiet for the duration of this video. I want it to be short, but if anyone come near the house or disturb her, she will start barking, and the other ones will start barking too. The third one is where I live. I have a lot of birds, wild birds in my area, and you will hear those birds in the background. You'll hear them calling, chirping, just making a whole bunch of noise, and I can't control them because they're wild birds. Now let's get back to our regular schedule program. Okay, I contacted the Schmincke company. I'm not sure exactly what their entire name is, and it's not written here. Actually, it is written here, but it's written in German, and I don't speak German. I barely speak Spanish. And anyway, but I did contact the Schmincke company online, and I asked them about their products and the type of paints they had, and they were gracious enough to send me samples or dot cards of their watercolor paints. And I've had this for a while now, like a few months, literally. But let me tell you a little bit about this, and then we'll do the dot carding or try these paints out, okay? Okay, so Schmincke is a German company, like I said, that manufactures watercolors, acrylics, oil, charts, alcohol, pastels, gouache, airbrushing. They also have, I think they also have a pencil line, and it's basically a art supply company. And in their watercolor line, there's actually 3 different levels. There is their Horodhan Aquarelle, which is known as their professional line. Then they have their Academy, I guess that's how you pronounced it. I am not. Academy, which is their student grade line, and they also have an Aqua Medium. The Academy Aquarelle is the artist quality gouache, that line, which comes in 24 colors. The Horodhan Aquarelle line, which I have here, is their watercolor line, and this comes in 140 different colors. And we're going to be looking at these paints. Now, some of the paints, we're expecting some of them to be a little opaque, especially their cadmiums, because we know the cadmiums are very opaque pigments, so we're expecting opacity when it comes to the cadmium yellow and red. And we're also expecting, because these are supposed to be artist quality paint, that these paints supposed to have great movement, layering. They're supposed to have amazing lifting ability, gradation, granulation for some of them, especially I'm looking at their ultramarine for granulation. And we're not expecting it to dry chalky, and we're expecting these paints to have great rewettability. Professional grade paints, we're also expecting these paints to be very, very bright and have excellent light fast quality. Now, having said that, I did open it up to see what they sent me, and like I said, I had this for a few months. And let me take this little film off. I guess this is just to keep the paint separated. Now, this is out of the envelope that has Horodhan line, and I think these are some new colors that they had just introduced. And now I'll be reopening this envelope here, and this is also the Horodhan Aquarelle line, and these are some new colors that they have introduced for 2017. Sorry, I had it for some months, and this one kind of started to came out when I first got it, and I tried to re-wet it and stick it back in, hence why it looks a little sloppy. but I haven't touched these at all for the most part. As you can see, put it underneath there. Just bend it back a little bit so it could stay flat. So for the most part, they have sent me these 12 colors to try, and they have also sent me, oh wait, it's upside down, these 35 colors to try from their new color selection for 2017. I told you I've had it for a while. Okay, so let me swatch these out and see these colors, and you can come along with me for that ride. Okay, I am finished with my swatches. I am, oh my gosh, color is so therapeutic. I am blown away by the brightness of these. Of course, as I expected, there was opacity when it came to this color here, which is yellow ochre. These three colors, which are the cadmiums, this is cadmium red light, this is a cadmium yellow light, and there wasn't so much opacity with this color, but yet you can still see the numbers here, and that is beautiful. These are so beautiful. I love this. The little film here in here is where this paper here, I call it the fill-in paper, where this fill-in paper here was stuck. For some of them got stuck onto the paint, and so as I was painting or swatching, I try as much as possible to try to take off the paper pieces. Like this piece right here is one, so I try to take it off, and there's other little paper rolls that I try to take off because the film got stuck. But all in all, this is such a beautiful and bright line. I am blown away. Okay guys, I did not use all the dots for my color testing, And I intentionally try as much as possible not to use up all the dots because these are professionally grade paints. I don't want to waste the paint, and I'll see what I could come up with. I could probably feature some of these paints in a paint with me session where you guys take a journey with me as I progress in art, and I could use some of these in my paint with me sessions. And I have to take a few days to think about what I want to illustrate. After all, I do have a full-time job. And we can feature this in the Paint With Me session. All in all, I am happy. I like them. I've had them for a while now. And as you can see, you can still pull colors out of them. They're still juicy. There's still great rewettability. I am amazed. And I will see you guys next time. So join me again in the next video, and stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.